These are 5 plays that you need to know about because they're the most unstoppable plays in Madden 26. Today, I'm going to show you the best plays in the game. These are the plays with the easiest one-play touchdowns, the most unstoppable routes, and the power to beat every single defense in the game. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly where to find these plays, how to set them up to make them almost impossible to defend, and then show you the exact reads that you need to make to dominate anybody you play. So if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for when we drop new videos. With that, let's get into it. And as always, if you're looking to win more games of Madden, head over to WinMadden.com, where we take plays like these and we build them into full schemes to truly help you take your game to the next level. Now with that, let's get to the first play. At number 5, we have the play corner strike from the formation bunch offset. It can be found in these different playbooks, and this is one of the best zone coverage beaters in this year's game. All right, so again, corner strike, the first play we're taking a look at. This is just one of the best zone beaters in the game. The B route is absolutely nuts. That corner route is insane. I'm gonna show you how to run it to make it even more unguardable. But first and foremost, you need to always make sure you're running this formation with your bunch to the wide side of the field when you're running this play. So again, the balls on the left hash mark here are bunch receivers, which are A, R, B, and B. They're to the wide side of the field. Just make sure you're always doing that. Now, your setup for this is really simple. You're gonna go ahead and streak your middle bunch receiver. You're going to post route your tight end. You're going to drag route your outside solo receiver, and you're going to block your running back. So you're changing every single route on this play, and you're even going to change the corner route on B. What you're going to do with him is you're going to custom stem him all the way down. So you do that on Xbox by hitting Y, and you do that on PlayStation by hitting triangle. And then select that receiver, which is B in this case, hold the left bumper on Xbox, which is L1 on PlayStation, and continue holding it, and then just tap down on the D-pad multiple times until you get this type of corner route. Now, this corner route is just nuts. I'm going to show you how it just dominates every type of zone. So here's a cover 3 with cloud flats. Now, it doesn't matter whether this is a cover 3 or a cover 4 with cloud flats. Any type of cloud flat, or a cover 2, doesn't matter. Cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Any type of cloud flat is just not going to play that corner route. You're just going to be able to throw that to the sideline. It's an easy 10 to 15 yards. This corner route is what makes this play so unbelievably difficult to guard. I can even shade down. Here's a cover 3 with hard flats. Hard flats will not play this out of a cover 3 or a cover 4 zone defense. And again, we just need to custom stem that B receiver down. Even if they have hard flats, I'm just going to freeform this to the outside. And again, I'm completing that for 12 yards. Now again, you do want to freeform that throw. So hold the left trigger while you throw it, hit your left stick all the way to the outside, throw it away from the outside corner. Now, what's going to happen is your opponent is going to do one of 2 things to try to take this away. First, the easiest thing for them to do is to go into a cover 2 and then to shade down with hard flats, right? That is going to work. That will take this simple little shaded down or stemmed down corner route away. You can see that hard flat on the outside will take that away, and Sauce Gardner should have made a play on that. We still completed that, but whatever. But then you're just in a kind of a cat and mouse game with them, because if they're shading down a cover 2, then just don't stem down the corner route, or put the corner route just on a normal corner route. Because then, all right, now he's just wide open and we can throw it over a hard flat. So they can shade down a cover 2, but then you can just throw it over the top of it if you see them doing that. Next, what people will most likely do is they're going to switch stick to that. So they might shade it down, but they might just literally switch stick to this guy. So I'm going to simulate that by just having this guy over here. And when they start doing that, that's when the other routes on the play start coming in to play. So if they switch stick it, and again, we're just simulating that by, I'm going to actually keep this guy over here by having this guy over here as my user. What you're going to see is your read is just a high-low over the middle. If they sink back to play the post, you are just going to take this drag route and you're going to pick up again 5, 10, 15 yards on it. If they bite everybody down, and let's just say this guy bites down to play the drag route for some reason, and this guy plays the streak, I don't know, just something to take it away, then you're going to have the post route. And in game, you're going to have this post route a ton. If they're switch sticking over there, you're going to end up with this post route a lot, and it's going to turn into big yards for you. So that's corner strike. That's why this play is so unbelievably hard to guard in any type of zone defense. It's an okay man coverage beater, but against any type of zone, it absolutely dominates. And number 4, we have the play of verticals from the formation trips tight end. It can be found in these different playbooks, but this is one of the best plays to attack deep down the field. All right, so the next play we're taking a look at is verticals from the formation trips tight end. Now, this play is great every year. It's no different this year. It's really effective at working the ball down the field and essentially a quick snap play. You don't have to make any adjustments if you don't want to. The only thing that I would mention is you can optionally put your running back on a Texas route. That's all you need to do. Now, again, just like the last play, we want to run this a certain way. Always run this play with your trips to the wide side of the field. So your trips are your X, Y, and B receiver. Just make sure there's to the side of the field with more grass on it. It's that simple. Now, against any type of defense, your first read is the Y receiver. And I'm going to show this first against the cover 3, but what you're going to see is he is just going to end up in a seam here that you can just kind of quick throw him for an easy 10, 15, sometimes even 20 yards. It's a very annoying route because your opponent just really can't sit in a cover 3 defense where they're going to get just dotted up down the seam. Now, in a cover 2, this is kind of the same story. You're not going to throw the quick seam now because they've got a yellow zone sitting there, that hook zone curl sitting there. But what you're going to see is he's now going to split the safeties, and he's a pass that you can just free form into the middle, and you've got a 1-play touchdown against a cover 2 zone defense. So that Y receiver is really special in this play. It's really, really good. Now, like I mentioned, you can hit that Texas route against anything where they start backing up a lot of people, but against man defense, that Texas route is really effective as well. So here's a cover 1. The corner that we're going against on the Bears here is very good, and we have Dawson Knox as a tight end, but that corner route by the tight end is very good if you have a decent corner or you just get a pretty good matchup. Like here, we still beat him to the outside, even though we're definitely out like classed as far as route running there and man coverage, but we still beat him to the outside. Additionally, if they are running man, here we've got a 3-rec hook in the middle. I'm just going to have to get rid of him. I'm going to put him on a deep zone, like simulate this is a cover 2 defense essentially. But what you're going to see is this Texas route by the running back will also do a good job of beating man coverage. And you can see here, we've got him over the middle. He torches his man. And again, we're getting up the field. So cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, it's going to beat all of them. You're going to have somebody open and you just need to make the right read. The only other thing that I'll mention is sometimes your opponent, who is an actual human in this case, will man up that Y receiver to try to take that away. They will then try to manually like go user the running back on that Texas route. You just need to be aware that there is a quick throw also to the B receiver. So if they start over adjusting, that B receiver can be open as well. So that's why verticals is number 4 on the list of the top 5 most overpowered plays in Madden 26. Let's get to number 3. And number 3 on our list, we have the play flood H post from the formation doubles flex Y off close. It can be found in these different playbooks, but this is one of the best universal coverage beaters in this year's game. All right, at number 3, we have the play flood H post, and this is just a great universal beater. It can beat every defense, it's super easy to run, and it also has one of those sharp cutting corner routes just like we talked about in corner strike. Now, you always want to run this formation with your running back to the wide side of the field, or at least particularly this play, but all you're going to do to set this up is you're going to custom stem that B receiver all the way down. You can do that by hitting Y on Xbox, triangle on PlayStation, selecting the B receiver, holding the left bumper, which is L1 on PlayStation, and then just tapping the D-pad down until he's in this type of corner out. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and streak our tight end, and we're going to drag our solo side receiver. So this is going to beat every defense in the game. You just got to make the right read. So we're going to start by just showing a cover 3. So we'll go cover 3 curl flats first, just kind of a stock cover 3. Your first read is just always that B receiver. If he's there, take it. Otherwise, you're going to just check down to this little drag route underneath. And again, free yards. Very, very difficult to defend. And a lot of the time, in game, you're going to see people in cloud flats, and if they're in cloud flats, you're going to have that B receiver again every single time. Again, cloud flats, boom, just force them to try to shade down on every single play, and then we're going to start beating them over the top. Okay, that doesn't matter. Cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, same things are going to happen there. Now let's just go to man defense, and that's where this really shines, to be honest with you, because man defense really struggles with the drag route by X, and that post route by Y is really special. It's a sharp cutting post route. It's not a stock post route that you're going to see everywhere else. The B receiver can also win. You can see here we get the insta win, and we're off to the races, almost a 1-play score against man. That is not going to happen every time, but you need to at least look for it. He's your first read always anyway, and if he gets the insta win against man, you just throw that football, take the big yards. Let's go to a cover 2 man here where they press. Again, the B receiver can win on this. You need to peek at him and just see if he's there. If not, you're looking to the drag and you're looking to the Y receiver, okay? So here, he doesn't win, that's fine. We're looking to the Y receiver and the drag. That time they got played pretty well, not gonna lie to you there. We still completed it, but that was pretty good defense. Let's just do that again. We're gonna run the same exact setup. Most of the time you're gonna see this Y receiver just absolutely torches man though. So again, we snap it, and we should see Ayuk just beat his man there. And again, now we've got him, and we're picking up 20-30 yards on that post route. It's so good. The drag route will be there as well. Finally, I'll just show you match defense here real quickly. Your reads don't change. That's what makes this play so great. You don't need to change any of your read structure against any type of defense. You're looking for the same things. If the B receiver is there, again, you take them. Otherwise, you're looking for the drag or you're looking for the post route. Here, we've been able to rack it up around the corner and get the 1-play score. So that's the play Flood H post. Again, that's why it's number 3 on our list of most overpowered plays. Let's get to number 2. And at number 2, we have the play cross wheels from the formation tight doubles. It can be found in these different playbooks, but I'm going to show you a setup from our Tampa Bay offensive game plan on WinMadden.com. All right, now we have cross wheels at number 2. Now this play is absolutely insane because of the wheel route by the X receiver. That X receiver's route is so good. I'm going to show you just how overpowered it is and how we're just going to destroy every defense with this play. Now we put together a full game plan around this play and this offense on WinMadden.com. This is out of our Tampa Bay offensive game plan. So I'm going to show you just one of the setups out of this, but we have multiple on the website and the full game plan. So in order to run this formation though, you want to make sure your running back is to the wide side of the field. So you can see the ball's on the left hash mark, the running back number 7, he's to the side of the field again with more grass on it. What we're going to do to set this up is we are simply going to streak our inside slot receiver, which is the Y receiver, Mike Evans. We're just going to put him on a streak route, and then we just need to snap the football. Now, I'm going to show this against a bunch of different defenses here. First, we're going to go a cover 3 with cloud flats. Now, the cloud flat rule applies to any type of zone defense, cover 2, cover 3, or cover 4. Doesn't matter at all. If they run a cloud flat out there, you just have a quick throw to the X receiver. You can see we're going to rack that up. We just gained 20 yards on a one-step drop back throw. Really annoying. Now you might be thinking, oh yeah, that's great if they run cloud flats, but they're going to shade it down and they're going to try to take it away with hard flats. No, because what's going to happen is you're just going to wait for that wheel route to run behind him, and then you're just going to throw it behind him, and now you're going to gain 20-25 yards on again, almost an insta throw, 3-step drop back at most, but you're picking up big yards on that. Now, the next thing your opponent might try to do is they might try to go to match, right? Match coverage. Match coverage is a little bit better this year. It's harder to beat. Well, guess what? This breaks match defense. And again, you have that quick throw. And again, you're picking up 15 to 20 yards on the sideline on a one-step drop back. That wheel route, like I said, is absolutely insane. So what your opponent will do is they will start doing one of two things. They will either start just usering over here. And I see this a lot when I use this online. And when they start doing that, then you really have them in a really bad spot because you also just have this quick throw to the drag route on the tight end. I'm going to show you that the crossing route by the B receiver on the outside is also going to get open against zone. So if there are users over here trying to take this away, like they're just in trouble. You could still hit that drag route, but now maybe I just want to hit this B receiver to the sideline, right? Now he's picking up big yards and we're gaining 30 yards on a deep crosser. Really good. Now, the next thing that they are going to try to do against you is they're going to try to play some man coverage. Man coverage is probably the best way to defend this play. But again, the A receiver and the B receiver, they just beat their guys in man coverage pretty easily. I mean, you can see the tight end. We have Otten. He's not fast. He's not overly great. If you're watching this video, Otten, I'm sorry. But he's not one of the higher rated players at tight end in this game. And I just want to show you the B receiver too. You're going to see Chris Godwin here just absolutely fly by his defender also. This is just a simple pass lead to the outside, and we're picking up big yards against man coverage there too. So that's why cross wheels is so great. That's why we built a full game plan around this. But that's number 2. Let's get to number 1 next. And at number 1, we have the play motion cross post from the formation bunch X nasty. It can be found in these different playbooks, and this is number 1 on our most overpowered plays in Madden 26. Okay, number 1 on our list is motion cross post. Now this play was so good last year, it is just as good, if not better, this year. And in fact, it's so good, we're putting a full game plan together from this offense right now on WinMadden.com. That will be coming out very soon, so be sure to check the website for that. But we're going to show you a couple different things out of this. I'm going to give you one setup. You can actually set this play up in multiple different ways, but there is one just really easy to run setup. And what we're going to do is you're always going to make sure you're running this just like we've talked about in our other plays with your bunch to the wide side of the field. So again, our bunches are A, RB, and B receiver. Just make sure they're to the side of the field with more grass on it. To set this up, we're simply going to streak our solo receiver, which is X. That's it. That's all you need to do. The one thing I want to show you before I actually get too deep into the setup is this B receiver on the auto motion. If you snap the football and nobody follows him from one side of the field to the other, that is a dead giveaway that they're in zone defense. All right, let me show you the difference when they're in man here real quickly. So that was zone, right? We snapped it, nobody followed him. I'm going to do the exact same setup. X goes on a streak. Now pay attention to the defense. Somebody's going to follow him from one side to the other. That's a dead giveaway there in man defense. So you're just going to look to the routes that beat man coverage really easily, and you're going to dot them up and down the field. It's kind of a little unfair advantage that you're going to get. Now, let's talk about some defenses here real quickly. Here's a cover 3. I shaded it down. The same thing is going to happen whether it's a cover 3, a cover 2, or a cover 4. So you don't need to worry about what type of zone it's in. But if they are in any type of zone and the ball is on a hash mark with your bunch to the wide side, when you snap this football and they're in hard flats, you're going to be able to throw this wheel route to the sideline for an easy 15, 20, 25 yards. That wheel route is so hard to guard. Your opponent is going to be worried about that constantly. So they will be switch sticking out there. They will be running defenses that have cloud flats out there, trying to take that away. So let's just snap this again. Again, that B receiver is going to go on that auto motion. We see the flat kind of backing up, backing up, backing up. Cool. We're just going to check down underneath to our drag route. We're going to take our 5 to 10 yards. Very, very good, very effective. If you get some time in the pocket and they have cloud flats, let's just go to a cover 2, for example, but this will work against, again, cover 2, cover 3, or cover 4. If you get some time in the pocket against cloud flats, you can actually throw it over the top of cloud flats too. So again, you can see we get a little bit of time. I'm just going to throw this now in this window. And again, now I'm racking it up and potentially even a 1-play score against the cover 2 zone defense. Again, so good, so hard to guard. Your opponent's going to be absolutely having nightmares about that route. Now, let's talk about man real quickly. You can, just by the way, hit the post route on that in zone coverage as well, but you kind of get the idea of it. We'll talk about it in man here. Now, in man defense, you will have the drag route and you will have the tight end post route. Both of them are really good man beaters. You just really got to see which one you like, right? So RB is just wide open here. We're going to take that against man. Again, big yards, right? Easy, easy stuff. And then that post route by the tight end also just destroys man coverage. We'll go to cover 2 man here real quickly. Again, same thing. You're going to see when we snap the football, somebody follows them. We now know it's man coverage, and we just need to decide who we're going to throw to. This time, we're going to look down the field a little bit. Sam Laporte is wide open for an easy 20, 25 yards. So again, this play, so good. There are so many other setups that you can run out of this play. Be sure to check out the full game plan on WinMadden.com when it does drop here really soon. But those are my top 5 most overpowered plays right now in Madden 26. Now, these plays are great, and you're going to score a lot of points. But in order to become a better Madden player, you have to have a full scheme to go with them. So if you like this video, you should check out this video next, where I show you the most overpowered offense in Madden 26.